Good morning. Welcome to Arlington, Virginia. Back at home. Uh, it's always there's always an adaptation period. Uh, Mainly the noise is always a little bit takes a little bit of getting used to. Anyway, I wanted to make a short, informative video on the cost of 1 year full timing in a teardrop trailer, mainly in my Pando 2.0 with my specific setup. A few criteria to keep in mind when I share these numbers with you. I was moving around between, I would say, every 4 or 5 days, 3 to 5 days on average. Sometimes I'd stay for 7 days, hardly ever more than that, maybe once or twice. And sometimes I just didn't like where I was, rarely as well, but for one reason or another, I only stayed about 2 days. Another thing is when we get into the fuel costs, I was traveling in my 2014 F-150. It's a 3.7 liter EcoBoost, 6-cylinder. I went about the speed limit, didn't push it, and total miles was for the last year was around 13,000 miles. Food was my food costs include Brady's dog food as well. I very rarely ate out. Just I don't really like to eat out, first of all, and second, there's no place to eat in the middle of nowhere. So I cooked every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and shopped for groceries. About 90% of the time was exclusively at Walmart. So I kept meticulous records this year of all my expenses. So let's get into the list. It's about 10 items that probably make up 99% of my total expenses. Fuel was $3,231. I always put in premium fuel, and I would say 95% of the time was at Love's truck stop. Food was the biggest item. Again, keep in mind that 95%, 90 to 95% of the time, I shop for groceries at Walmart. Just easy, lots of places to park. Was $5,317 for 1 year. Keep in mind, it's just myself, but I do eat well, and I don't think I eat a lot, but I eat well. The organic section at Walmart, I shop there quite a bit. Maintenance, which includes oil changes, and remember the big one, I did get 4 new KO2s, my tires, after I left Baja in Yuma, Arizona, and that added up to $1,638. If you remove the cost of the tires, we're only talking about $150. Camping fees, proud to say, was $0. With my setup, I set myself up specifically for not having to plug in at campgrounds. And BLM spots are the best anyway. but zero camping fees, and that includes several months in Baja as well. Tolls were $42. Showers were $310 is what I spent. I exclusively took showers at Love's gas stations as well, and they cost anywhere between $14 to $16 a shower. Highly recommend as well. When I didn't shower using the Pando shower, that's where I showered. Propane was also usually I refilled at the Love's gas station. I did not really exchange. Only last year did I exchange. This year I didn't really exchange. I just filled them up. I had 3 bottles, so you know, it really lasted me about 3 months between fill-ups. I use 3 20-pound standard bottles, as you can see here. I don't know if you can see them down here or not. And I used about 1 a month on average. It's hard to say, but about 1 a month is what I used. Remember, the Pando only uses propane for the heater, and a very small amount for the water heater as well. And the main use for propane was my Blackstone. Remember, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, at least 3 times a day I would fire that thing up, and sometimes I would even fire it up just for Brady's food. When he was eating my leftovers, I mix it in with his food. Anyway, that was about $220 is what I spent on that. Laundry was $62. Entertainment. I did have guests a few times, and we did leave the desert a few times in the mountains and went into town, small towns, just to get the feel. And so we went out a couple times, and the total cost for that was $271. So the total cost, when you add up all the items, was $11,271 for 1 year full-time living in a Pando 2.0 or similar Teardrop. Just wanted to share with you how little it costs. I mean, that's not even $1,000 a month to live, and the big expense there that you can really control is, of course, the tires. That was a big one, and how little or how much you want to move around. I would say that for one person, I would say that I'm pretty average. I make up for it in certain things. I was very efficient on the eating. I cooked all my own meals, but I also moved around a lot. But then I didn't, entertain that much. I didn't go into town and spend money on things, and so on. I also wanted to share with you what the future may bring. The honest answer is that I don't really know. I know that I'll be going to Portugal in about 2 weeks, and we'll stay through the holidays for sure, at least, maybe longer. I'm taking my little man with me, and that's an indication that I plan to stay for a while. Right now, I want to go spend some time with family. I will be giving you an update once I get to my home in Portugal, and let you know where things are in terms of what's next. For now, the Pando is winterized and stored in my driveway. and it'll be there for at least through the winter, through the fall and winter. And who knows, just who knows, where the next adventure, where the next places are that the Pando's going to take us. I wanted to thank you for following me along on both Adventure 1 last year and Adventure 2 this year, 2023. Knowing that some of you were with me from the beginning was an awesome feeling to know, and I really appreciate it. Not sure what's next, but you'll be the first to know. Talk to you soon. Take care.